I live in the jungle, you know that there's prey for me, because I'm not humble. They said they get someone to wait for me, but when I'm humbled, now that there is no delay for me, belong in the jungle. I'm back on the heater, it's 8 degrees. This my habitat, protect my beef with my teeth. Who you laughing at? Sometimes I get so mad I don't know who I'm snapping at. Check the map and the track, watch the rap attack.
The script up, sip to elixirs while dripped in six stuff. You're a one-off bootleg, rinsed and ripped off. I'm a one-up true say, living in closed dunks. Reflect status, vacate the delayed-ish. Living in the days of the 4-4 pace live, eyes wide shut, close no jumps. Road code never overdone. I'm so
I know, they know, we go hard. Wake up, wake up, I'm a road to my heart. Big blunt, show dope, no love, card, stroll up, roll up, emerald in my heart. I know,
more.
They know, we go hard. Wake up, wake up, emerald in my heart. Big blunt, show up, no low, card, stroll up, roll up, emerald in my heart. Yo, I just smoke, I don't choke. 20 bags of it, so much bread, so much loaf, getting bands of it. Get the bong and it's on, no your man can't hit it. This J now can't split it. This J nah, rolling golden buds and rap. X's they can't get me back. Blowing smoke, blowing stacks. Bitches at me showing packs. Love them titties, show me that. Love the city, OG map. She just wanna get some dick, I just wanna get some snacks.
It's all she sees, it's all she sees. Pagans teach, grammable fate, reach. Loins, coins, annoyance. Buoyant.
I know, they know, we go
dream for more. Spread peace if it's beat the war.
I'm rolled in my heart.
Even scores.
Big blunt, it's show
All the
dope,
peeps you
no
bought.
love, card, it's show low.
Right. Enough of that. How you doing? I see some people in the chat already suffering. What's going on with you? Why are y'all suffering? What are you just down about? How can Steve help? Hopefully just my presence of being upbeat and joyful brings a little bit of hope to your day. Coming from Chatris in my bedroom office. I'm so glad that a lot of you can make it live. I try to go live at different points so I can try and speak to some of you at different times, or people at different times. Who knows? A lot going on in the UK at the moment. We have just, pretty much as far as I know, Keir Starmer has stood down as president or prime minister. And we will now more than likely have a new prime minister re-elected or elected. But it looks like it could be Robert Lowe, which would still be the Labour Party. But at least Keir Starmer has vacated the building as far as I know. Polls are not doing very well for Labour at all. Everybody in Labour has pretty much gone kind of to the right-ish to say, nah, mate, you obviously don't care about anybody but yourself. And thank you so much for all of you Americans and Australians that have been supporting the British people along the way. A lot of you probably don't watch a lot of social media to do with it, but I do. And I do watch a lot of how America has been holding Britain's hand for many years, digging us out of holes, supporting us war-wise, protecting us, giving us money, and we've just been screwing it up and screwing it up and screwing it up. So hopefully now, well, when there's a re-election within another year and 2 years, maybe, we could start getting our own shit together and we can probably stand on our own 2 feet. Bring Britain back to what it used to be, of the motherland, of the only place known of where there is a king. I know a lot of you may not like Charles, but I do respect my monarchy because I'm from Britain. and the monarchy is very big in the UK. You regardless of, you respect your king or queen. I do miss the Queen, I really do, but you know, it is what it is. Hopefully the person that I want to be king next will be. Steve is absolutely wired on monsters. Good old ADHD. Probably drink 4 of them and then fall asleep. Today I've been playing on Steam and getting over being ghosted. Yeah, it's the 4th day now that Chrissy hasn't reached out, so I think it's kind of looking more like a love bomb situation. I'll possibly put it down to like it being the weekend and something could have gone wrong with a computer or phone, but it's Monday and shops are open, and I don't know why people do that. Come into your life and tell you how much they love you. I love you so much, and then gone. What? What? Why? Don't understand it. I can't be doing with women anymore, to be fair. It's all way too complicated, man. There's all too many complications. Can't just get somebody that knows what they want and that's it. Bang, there you go. There's no complications. There's no ex-husband. You know, I've got to deal with all this. I've got no money. I'm dealing with an ex-husband. I'm dealing with all of this stuff. And never mind. But yeah, I don't like to mention someone that isn't here because I'm practicing on my Gemini stability, which is to not be two-faced, and is pretty much don't talk about people when they're not here. But I do keep getting asked in the comment section, how's Chrissy? Where's Chrissy? We want Chrissy on. But Chrissy hasn't contacted me in 4 days now. The last thing I heard was, I love you so much. I will phone you in the morning. And that was it. And that was 4 days ago. So, I don't know. I've had a few of you reach out and say that I'm sorry. Do you know what it is? I've got no idea. Do people love bomb people like that? Is that known as a love bomb? I don't know. But it's not like we hadn't seen each other because we've done video call after video call after video call. Like, she came on here. I introduced her to everybody. I told my friends. I told my mum. Which is, oh man. And now I have to do exactly what I always do again. Where everybody always ends up saying, Steve, you keep getting caught into these pipe dreams that won't ever come true. You really need to stop looking for people overseas. Everybody does the same to you. They have been doing for years. What are you doing? No, but I've met someone. This time it seems real. They're really going to turn up. Are they? Okay, we'll see. And then I end up looking like a dickhead again. But you know me, I don't give a shit. We have to move on. No point hiding things. Always good to be quite outspoken. And tell people exactly the way it is, right? So now just to point a few things out. If you are from Australia, I really do apologise about the prices. I can't do anything about it. Okay, someone contacted me this morning saying that it was pretty unfair. The fact that the full access tier is the price that it is. That's not that much. To me, it's £6. I don't know the difference between dollars, but like YouTube won't allow me to make it any cheaper. Like the first tier is as cheap as YouTube will allow you to have because they have to have their cut. So they won't allow you to go any cheaper than $4, I think. The next one was the one up from that, which was $8. Now, I told you after tax from America, because I've been paying American tax of £250, which is roughly $300 perhaps per month to American tax. And then I also pay British tax as well. And then I have to pay conversion fees from wherever that goes into PayPal. PayPal take their cut, and then they also convert it from dollars to pounds, and they also charge me for that too. When it gets here, I have to pay for an accountant to do my accountants. I got one in there from America that says, Steve, this is how much money we've taken from you. Thousands. Thanks. And you need to give this to your accountant. Thank you, Steve. That's 250 quid. Oh, by the way, you have an English one as well. That's another 250 quid. There's 500 quid gone already before I've even paid any tax. So trust me, the money that people join, you might think it might be a little bit expensive, but by the time it's gone through its system, I get very minimal. Okay. But it is what it is. You know, it's YouTube is an American company. It's Google. You know, so I'm grateful for the fact that I can use it. But like I was saying, if I wasn't in the position that I'm in life, then I wouldn't be able to do this at all. Like if I had to pay a mortgage and like, you know, raise children and pay a mortgage and cars and fucking everything else, there's no way I'd be able to do this job. No. Well, maybe if there was two of you, but there isn't. It's just me. So, you know, I have to charge what I charge. But, so tell me what you think of this. So I'm thinking to get a little bit more of you on side, maybe. If you are on the first tier, that's where you get your weekly readings, right? If you are on the full access tier, that is normally where you get a quick question if you catch me live. But I'm thinking that I might say to you, if you are on the full access tier, you get one reading that you can send to me, say in an email, like you was actually asking me for a reading, like how much is a reading, Steve? Oh, it's this much, blah, blah, blah. You can sort of like reach out and say, Steve, I'm on the full access tier. Can I have my reading for the month? My name is, my question is, my person that I'm inquiring about is, and then I'll see on how many I can get through. So, and then, to make it fair, the people that are on the first join button get to ask me a question when you catch me live. Okay, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I will run the country of the countries. Maybe you were too into her. No, believe it or not, she was more into me. She told me she was in love with me and I didn't know what to say because it was real quick. So if anything, it was... See, this is the thing, and I get this. And Michelle, you said this, that you're punching above your weight. No. Why do people see this, right? Steve, you're blonde and fat, compared to like, wow, she's gorgeous. Trust me, with a person of my stature and my love and my dedication of being loyal to a person that I would be with and love and look after and to make laugh, to have a good business, good strategy, good money, good house, good loving, good living. This means absolutely fuck all. Because what I can say is that women age much faster than men. And if you're just worried about this, when you get older, men are like, sorry. Right? Sorry, but it's true. Okay. So, you know, I've had people kind of like, wow, she's real gorgeous. What would she do with you? Well, this was her worry, part of her worry, that people are going to look at me as if to say, that would hurt me, as if to say, why would she be with you? Because she's Korean? Or because she's thin and beautiful and you're different? It's not the way I see it. When I made this channel, if you ever watch it, it's about what's in here, not what's about here. This changes very quickly. Very quickly. What is inside is what keeps a relationship together. You may not think so, but all of my girlfriends that I've had have been extremely good looking. I can't help it. It's what I go for, who goes for me. I don't go for women, they come to me. I don't do any work. I don't. That's, you know, I'll see someone, I'll say, cool, you know, you all right? Do you want to talk? Of course, why not? Right? But it is what it is. Like, my ex-girlfriend was, 18 years younger than me. Blonde hair, blue eyes, six-pack, really attractive, but crazy as a shithouse rat. So go figure, right? That makes no difference. Right? You can be as good looking as you want, but if you're fucking crazy, you don't stand a chance in hell. Someone stable will be like, yeah, I'm sorry, but that's a bit fucking crazy for me. We the ladies love us a big man. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, in my town, I'm just known as the clown. Like, people just gravitate towards me because I'm fun. Like, I have a lot of fun. I know how to raise people's spirits. They feel really good around me. And it's just because I include people. If I see people that are sitting there bored and fed up and traumatized, I get them to join in with the group. If you're new and you walk in, I talk to you and I get you to sit down. Oh, you're right, brother, just moved here. Have you really? Sit down, brother, this is my mate. You know, welcoming. That means much more to a lot of people than being two-faced and standoffish and, you know. But I did say that in magnetic. I did say that in your year 3. Any of you guys in a year 3? I said creativity. In a year 3, you'll have loads of creativity, and suddenly you'll be magnetic. So you can draw in a lot of third-party type sort of things because you are looking at 3. So you can unite with someone, you can be recollecting with someone from the past, you can have a person that you meet that is indicative with someone else at the time, got an ex-husband or a husband they're getting divorced from, but they've got a connection with you. Or you can meet someone that's single but has other options. 3, 3, 3, 3, right? But you will be very magnetized and you will attract a load, but it might not be concrete of where it's just that one person, because it's the one that you're looking for out of the 3, right? And then 4 is where it kind of gets more, you know, relationship kind of stuff. 6 as well. 4 and 6, because 6 is 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, sharing, loving, caring. I care about you. I love you. I want to provide for you. I want to be with you. I love you, right? 6 Lovers, Gemini, Capricorn. I'm fucking intoxicated by you. I want to be with you. 6 of Cups. I want to be in a relationship. You know, when I met my ex relationship, it was in my year 6. And then I had all of the in-betweens of that, of connections that I'd had before I met her. Yeah. So it all comes true. No more third parties anymore. Yeah, that's pretty much what I said. I mean, I can't say that I'm in a third party. I've had a lot of connections of people that have flitted in and out. Like, they come in, they'll say something like, yeah, I'd be with you, or I want to be with you. And then I won't hear anything from them for like 3 months or 2 months. And then, oh, hi, it's me again. Just letting you know that something happened in my life. And then they're gone again. Or like, oh, I really want to be with you, blah, 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 but I've got an ex-husband and I'm trying to go through all this and blah, blah, blah. Scenarios like that. Or have no money, right? And I can't leave where I want to, but I would, but I can't. And now I'm, you know, and it's just, it's connections, but nothing leads anywhere, like literally anywhere. It doesn't go that. And that's why I thought that Chrissy was going to be that person, because she was like, I want out of the United States, you know, I don't like the heat, I've always wanted to be in the UK, blah, 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 you know, so all of that sort of thing was covered first. to make sure that's what we both wanted. And then her putting things to me of what I wanted. And then her letting me know what she wants. And if I wasn't on that same kick, then, you know, we don't need to waste each other's time. But we were like, no, that's what I want. But never mind. But this is what I'm saying, you know, unless you say to a person, we are in a commitment and a relationship, we are classed as girlfriend and boyfriend, you're not actually in one. You're not actually in one. Where some people, popular belief, probably think that they are. You can't be in love with a ghost or someone that you haven't seen. And the trouble is with me, if you're like a life path 7, anybody out there in a life path 7, do you seem to get a lot of these 7 of cups, hypnotic pipe dream type sort of metaphysical daydreamed connections, but nothing actually arrives in the physical? Can happen to life path 7s a hell of a lot. Can have a lot of an awakenings, a lot of breakups because of the Tower and the 7 of Cups, you know, metaphysical. Sorry, I haven't really been reading the chat, but can you have a relationship in the modern world where, I mean, I don't mind these metaphysical kind of connections, but, you know, they are what they are. And if you do eventually meet someone that you do really like for me now, today, the reason why I haven't been on here is because I've been having to work through the energy to get her out of my mind, is to understand, okay, I haven't had an answer. That is an answer after 4 days. So I've now got to try and detach my energy and my thought pattern from the expectation of you reaching out or giving an explanation. I have to detach from that because the reality is that you're not there. I haven't had one. Some people don't, right? So for me to carry on, I have to detach. You know, detaching is a big part of certain things that you might have to do when you get an attachment. If that's like really karmic at the beginning and you're right at the beginning stages, you'll meet someone, you'll become very fucking intensely connected and they're gone. And you can spend years with that connection still lingering around, trying to get rid of it, wondering, where the fuck is it not going? Right? But when you get later on in the stages and you've done it and you've done it and you've done it and you've done it and you've done it, your expectation comes to like, well, I'm not surprised because it always fucking happens. So, never mind. So you spend a day or so really trying to like concentrate on catching your mind. When I'm thinking about it, stop thinking about it. When I'm thinking about her, stop thinking about her. Stop thinking about what the outcome may be or what isn't or why or anything. No, focus. Something else. So I've been on the PC all day with my mate on Conan. But yeah, that's the whole point of being an empath, right? You can't learn energy and you can't teach energy until you understand it. So you have to have a stabilized energy field, even though people can come into it. But the quicker you can stabilize your energy, which is stabilizing your mind, the more advanced you get, right? So the more stable you get, right? And then you can tackle each lesson that comes along your way and get through it much quicker than what you used to, right? But that, I mean, that comes down to it, right? If you look at it, right, say, I don't know, just like David Beckham, for instance, or whoever, right? But they could look great, but they can be an absolute fucking tool, right? Could be. And that wouldn't last. It wouldn't last, right? So it's not that you go for what you don't want. You know, you have to go for what you want. But at the end of the day, what you have inside you counts a lot. And, you know, speaking as a guy, really, what females should look for is longevity. who is going to want to be with me and who can I be with for the long run. Not just a quick one night stand, here we go, okie dokie, that's done, or just flitter in and out of your life. Like a stable guy that knows his shit, knows what he wants, and is prepared to stabilize the relationship. Keep it calm, keep it fun, keep it playful, keep it loyal, right? Only stable people can do that. Bend it like Beckham. Because then you just get lust, and then you just kind of get like lustful thoughts, lustful feelings. And you also have to be very careful about trauma bonds as well, trauma bonding. So is anybody on the full access tier that hasn't actually had a question from me, that hasn't been able to make it in the mornings when I've done the weekly readings, that would like one? Oh my God, do I love Monster. And I actually had a cheat day today. That's normally how I get over things. I have one cheat day. And then, so I had a curry. I had not a takeaway, but a plastic tray curry and a chocolate bar. I haven't had one in 2 months. Hey Steve, it's Lorinda. Hope you're doing well. I don't know how long you're been on. Not long, 5-10 minutes. I just caught you, but hopefully you'll get to me. So I'm wondering if my mum and dad are parents. Oh man, this is the real difficult bit, right? That I need to try and de-brainwash you guys. Like, I mean, that's a valid question of what you want to know, but that's impossible for a tarot card reader to know, even a psychic. Like, there's no way that I would be able to find out if that's your mum and dad. Like, that's blood. That's out of the realms of what spiritual stuff can do, Because if I were to be like, oh, I'm sensing, well, the first word I heard was no. Like, come on, it's not real, And I can't brainwash you guys. You know me. I can't fucking feed people with a load of shit. I'm not one of these people who are just going to take your money and just give you an answer that can't be answered just to satisfy my, well, at least I earn some money out of it, and the poor guy's going to go off fucking with the wrong answer. Right? Are you clairvoyant? Of course, yeah. But yeah, I wish I could always spin. I really do. I really wish I could. But there is no tarot reader in the world. If they say they can, they're lying. You can't tell a person, is that my mum or dad? Like, you just can't. Like, tarot can't give you a direct answer of yes or no. I've done it for many years. Right, many years. I've done clairvoyancy, channeling for many years before I even picked up a tarot deck. Those sort of things just can't be answered. I wanted to be a member of your channel, and I finally did it today. Way go, KD, baby girl. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That what I appreciate about you the most is your honesty. Well, that's what I stuck with when I first started. When I first started, I was a very violent tarot card reader. I used to get really angry with the cards. But the longer that I did it, like the longer and longer and longer that I've done readings, I started to see that there was actually a lot of questions that you actually can't really answer, not really. And if you do, there's a lot of things that you need to know. Because a lot of people, they ask, will I meet someone? Or like, will I win a court situation? Will I get a job? But I've done many readings where I've looked for will I get a job, and it hasn't come up as any job really. For the client to then tell me, well, I actually haven't applied for any yet. Oh, really? I've just wasted 30 minutes doing your reading and you haven't actually applied for a job. Like, I'm new to the channel, love your channeling gifts. Thank you, pretty remarkable. I'd love to know if I will attract a romantic soulmate in this lifetime. If that's an appropriate question. Okay, well, it is an appropriate question, but not really tarot related. So when was your last relationship? When was your last one? You would feel bad giving that info. Yeah. Music, yeah, I really should get back into my music again. My ADHD takes me on different paths in life where I have to feel like I really want to do it. That's not, I just... 2020, wow. So, yeah, you're looking at 6 years ago. Well, so do you know about my numerical system of finding out time of when? Right. I will go over it slightly again because I don't know whether people are fed up when we keep doing this or not. But your numerical system of what you go through in life predicts time. That's the only thing that does predict time. This is why I say to you, like, okay, so what's your question? I can't answer it within cards, but I can answer it within numerology, because numerology is a sequence of time. And that means that within that year, you will experience something, right? So the easy way to do it, but it's going to take time for me to show you, but you can do this yourselves. I'm having a hard time with something. I'm Pisces, and I've been dealing with a Libra and Cancer men. I'm wondering which may be in my best interest, and are things going to start working out? I mean, are they not already? So, if you are a 1, a personal year 1, right, you just look for all of the cards in a deck that are relating to a 1 or a 10, right? So, the Wheel of Fortune, right, the Magician. Now, Chrissy was a 1. Chrissy was a 1. You could start to look at pages and stuff. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. Right. Maybe Ace of Cups. But just quickly with what I've got, like when you are a personal healing year number 1, there's multiple ways of looking at this, right? That from your year 9, you're looking at Virgo energy, right? So you're looking at a completion. You haven't yet completed something, but it's coming up. So in your year 9 is when the pinnacle point of everything comes to an end. Divorcing, separating, outcomes, gaslighting, narcissism, recovering from PTSD, a breakup, divorce, blah, blah, blah. It's got really bad, right? And I'm starting my year off on my year 1 where everything is just ended. So I'm single, completely single, right? On my own, recovering from what's just happened. As your personal year number 1 progresses, you start to realize that the past was very karmic. In order for me to ride the Wheel of Fortune, for me to be fortunate enough as the wheel starts to turn through your first year, you start to manifest your 10-year cycle. 1, right? So 9 years, sorry, before you get back to the beginning again. So this is you starting over completely fresh. Now, you may have lost a lot of money during that last 9-year cycle through a divorce or a settlement, or you may have gained a lot of money. This is a Wheel of Fortune. It takes, but it also gives, right? Saturn is a very giving planet, but it's also a very taking dominant planet. It will take what it wants and it will give what it wants. You know, it's reward or it's the other. So if you were rewarded with certain things coming into your year 1, which is what you also have to be grateful for, because being single and out of things or without stuff is freedom. I'm free. I don't have anything, but I'm free. So you're free from restrictions and restraints of the 9. So you get offers like, you know, the Ace of Cups. You might start to like think about looking for someone, or will I be offered by someone? You know, I need to go out and start mingling with people, right? Then you would start to think about, what am I going to do for a job or money, or how could I expand on the business that I've got, right? So then you start to go into your year 2. Right? Now, year 2 talks a lot about crossing paths with someone, but you will only cross paths with a soulmate, right? A soulmate. Now, the soulmate that you meet and you cross paths with on your year 2 could well be married already, or recently just divorced, right? Recently just divorced. Now, I've experienced a lot of this. The person I met in my year 2, Varishka, she was married. He cheated on her and kicked her out and told her to go back home. First person he contacted was me. We picked up a fairly strong connection, but then she went. Now, when I really started to get into my year 2, she came back again. We crossed paths yet again. It happened again, right? 2, she came back into my life. Definitely 100% when I moved to the UK, Steve, I have got such a fucking attraction to you. I don't know what it is. Cannot get it out of my mind. I want to come to the UK. I want to start a new life. I want to help you with your tarot. I want to do all of this. I want to do the vlogging. I want to do the gaming. I want to do everything. I'm going to get a visa and a passport. Bang. That's how it went, right? What happened? The ex came back in a retrograde moment. She ran back and went back to the past. Ghosted me. I haven't seen her since. Right? That all happened in the year 2. Right? So you will cross paths with maybe 1 or 2, but a very strong soulmate connection that more than likely will not stay in your life. Now, this is where I was telling you about lessons. If you can overcome the fear of abandonment, when she went, I really thought that that was it. That was the one, right? That was the one. I would spend the rest of my life with her, right? I had to spend a week detaching the energy, which is my mind. I had to, every time I thought about her, why did she do it? Why would she do this? I really wanted to be with her, you know, and the expectations of things working and the planning all just went to shit. So then I had to work on my mind. Okay, Steve, stop thinking about it. She's gone. Continue on with your work. Continue on your path. Do not hate. Do not blame. Don't blame him. Don't blame her. Don't blame their relationship. It is what it is. You're okay. I don't feel abandoned. Great. Right? So you start to understand that when I do get abandoned, I don't feel down. So then like attracts like, and it attracts during certain periods of your evolution. So when that, then what that does is that prepares you for your year 3, right? So you get 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords, blah, 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 where you could end up being a heartbreaker. You might start breaking hearts. People might want to be with you and you start turning people down. Or you could have two offers and you choose someone and the other person loses. They get heartbroken, and then this has happened to me. Z person got heartbroken. I chose this person. She left me. I left her. And we all end up with no one. Right? Everybody's like, oh, well, that was quick. That was over. Nobody actually chose anybody. Everybody's single. Well, unless someone went off for someone else, but I don't know. But do you see what I'm saying? You got to look towards the card to find out what's going to go on in your personal year. So when it comes to like what you're looking for as an answer of when is this going to happen, if you're looking for divorces and separations, you look for your year 2, right? Because that's Libra and that's judgment, right? So divorces and settlements and court appearances and coming in and out of prison and stuff like that is going to be in your year 2, your personal year. You have to experience that in your personal year, right? So you guys can actually do this yourselves. Right. I think we had a few super chats, did we? Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Fancy Pants, $5. Thank you very much. Get a new car in the very near future. Will I get a car? Yeah, see again. I'm sure people don't listen when I'm speaking, do they? Will I get a car in the near future? I don't know. Well, I mean, out of 78 cards, you need the Chariot. I can't keep waiting about, so I'm just going to call you Fancy Pants. Because I need your names and everything else. So Fancy Pants, is she going to get a car in the near future? No. No, you're going to have to save up. You're going to have to save up. But again, that's an impossible question. Will I get a car in the near future? Because it comes down to like, well, have you got any money? If you haven't, the chances are that's going to be years. Are you looking at finance? Are you not looking at finance? Can you afford finance? Have you got a job? How much money can you afford to buy a car? All of those are realistic questions, because if you've got none of those, you haven't got a car. If you have got all of those, then I don't know, you can buy a car tomorrow, right? Shall I get it? Or I got is an accident and waiting on insurance. I mean, there's nothing there that says about insurance. Because it's very like, how long is your insurance going to take? Man, do y'all guys want me to start lying to you or what? Right, I'm seeing 2 years. 2 years. Will I get a car? No. 2 years worth of insurance. Like, I can't even answer that question myself, because my car has been with Peugeot for the last 6 months, right? But how do I find out when that's going to be? I literally go on, speak to them and like, what's happening, right? But I can't find out those sort of questions for myself, right? When's my car going to be done? So now when it comes to things like that, does the Virgo love me? Right. I can't ask, does Virgo love me? Because that means that Spirit would want to know, does a Virgo love me? Right. So I need, okay, my name is, I don't know, Michelle, and his name is Jeff. And there you go. Then I can probably find out, right? Is the universe going to bless me with a lottery win, or am I going to have to sell feet pictures? Yeah. Is the universe going to bless me with a 9-foot cock? Probably not. So, there you are. I mean, I hate to burst people's bubble. I really do. But I'm sure you guys float around tarot readers after tarot readers looking for questions that can't be answered. And then I get the brunt of it as the person that can only tell you you're asking an impossible question there. Ryan and his name, and I am Crystal. Does Ryan love Crystal? Well, it'll tell you by his actions. How does Ryan feel romantically about Crystal? How does Ryan feel romantically about Crystal? Lost, distant, hopeful. No, distant. Maybe in the future. Unfair, single. There's no love energy here. It's more just distant. Like the Hermit is lost, like a lost ex. You know, we lost each other's connection. We've lost connection. Eight of Cups is distant. You know, I'm just sort of out there having a new beginning on my own. That's what he might feel that you are. This is why I always say, man, y'all guys have got to connect men. Ring them. We don't know. We don't know. Like, who was it that was on here that said, Steve, how does so-and-so feel about me? Right, and I was like, well, very confused and strange. He's like, oh, well, I've got him blocked. What? Hold on a minute. You want me to tell you how a person thinks and feels about you, but you've blocked him? The fuck? I've been doing this for a long time. You can't ask a question about how someone feels that you want them, but you don't want them because you're blocking them. That means you're trying to control them to change the way you want them. And you're not happy with them, but you still want them because you love the idea of them, the ideology of what you was, what it could be, not what it is. So you're caught in a pipe dream. So the question that was about Ryan love me, not really, sweetheart, no, not really. Maybe connected in the stars, but a connection that once was, that's now not there, like it's single. So as a feeling, he feels and knows that you're single. If you haven't contacted him, then it's possible that he just thinks she's single. She may be getting on with her own life. She might have found someone else. This is why you guys have to contact the person, so they know. Right? People are not psychic. Do you believe you can fall in love without meeting the person? Well, I hate to say this, man, because it puts me in a weird bracket. I have had people that have done it with me, and I've never spoken to them via a camera, an actual camera. But they have seen me, but I haven't seen them. But they have believed that connection is really strong without me seeing the person. To a divine feminine, yeah, more than likely. Because you guys are the feminine ones, you know. It's a karmic energy if it is. Yeah, what you don't want, right? What you don't want, and this is what made me slightly a little bit dubious of what was going to happen when I met Christy. It kicked off really quick, and I was trying not to let it do that, because if you have an obsession and it's very fucking strong, that means addiction. That means the devil is present, right? The devil is there. Right, if it's very intoxic, very alluring, fucking very sexual, very flauntatious, very like, I'm thinking about you on an immense sexual level, right? That's the devil. The devil is there to influence that connection. You don't want that kind of obsession, even though that seems like But that's what I want, right? Because that's the excitement, that's the dopamine, that's the rush, that's my twin flame. That's your twat flame, right? You're fighting through codependent energy because we all live in a yearly cycle of 9, and that's codependent, independent, codependent, independent, codependent, independent. Right? So you don't want a trauma bond of codependency. You want an independent, fair lifestyle with someone that is balanced, right? So you don't want those obsessions. Those obsessions are not good for a twat flame to come into your life where you're obsessed about the person. Okay? So when it happened with me and Christy was all in straight away. I love you. Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you. For the first day or so, I was like, yeah, okay. Right? Even though I wanted to, but I was like, okay, it's just sort of like, hold on a minute. Even though it was nice, it was a nice thought, nice feeling. But again, you still have to look at, is it intoxicating? What is making you feel and think that way about someone that you've possibly never even met before, that you don't even know that long, right? So just to help you out a little bit more, for the person that I'm sorry but the love isn't there, he never says anything, but he's always there and always comes around anytime I need him. But yeah, but have you told him that you fancy him? Or is he classing you as a friend? Like, my first twin flame, my first twat flame, she's my best friend. She phoned me this morning and said, oh, hello, mate, how you getting on? Because she knows about my scenario, because I told her. Right? And we're best friends. So, you can be best friends with your first twat. And she's, are you okay, mate? Don't worry about it, it's all right. Here's a woman's perspective. It could have been this, it could have been that, but, why don't you come to singles night with me and a couple of the girls? That was hers. Mine was like, I don't know. Right, but, I've got a lot of girl friends. I've told him many a time, and I've told him how many times he has hurt me, and now he does. It's just always come around when we need him and we call him. But know that I love him. No, that's a trauma bond, sweetheart. That's a trauma bond. If he loved you, he would be there with you all the time, and he would tell you instantly. Like, say if one of you guys was to come into my life, right, and we was to speak on a camera, and I was really attracted to you, and your voice was really nice, and I thought that you were really sweet and caring and loving, and I was attracted to you physically, I would want to continue talking to you most of the night, and then I would want to hear from you the next day, and then I would more than likely tell you that I really like you. Do you feel the same? And if that was yes, then I would want to continue that talk every single day, right? If a person's fucking gone, they're really not interested, are they? Right? So you gotta understand facts to fiction and facts, fiction and facts. That's the two. The High Priestess, fiction or fact? Is it real or is it not? Right. So did anybody else pay for a super chat? I don't think that I'm fully satisfied with answering your question, Fancy Pants. And then we've got, did I do Empress Vibe? Don't think so. Sorry, guys. When people leave super chats, it goes right to the top, and then I lose What's the intentions of Joseph towards me? Bloody hell, girl, you'll make up your mind, wouldn't you? You can't be that desperate for a connection with someone. Is this a different person now? I'd heal from the first one, really. Member for 3 months, tarot readings. Thank you so much. Joseph, what was your name again? Sorry, Katie. Oh, I can't find it. Katie, can you tell me your name again, please? Baby Daddy, who won't stop coming in and out of my life, even though I leave him alone. Crystal, you're full of karmic energy, love. It's like all of these people are showing you the same signs. They come in and out of your life. Do you know why? Because you allow them. You're allowing them to, and you're hoping, or does this mean something? But it's like they're just using you, or you're trying to get them by calling them to come to try and get this, when it's... I think either of these people are good for you. No, you don't need help. There's nothing wrong, right? There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with being feminine. There's nothing wrong with wanting a relationship. And there's nothing wrong with feeling like you want to be loved. I do, and I'm a guy, right? I want to find someone, but I have to chill out, right? I will not hound people down. I'll contact you once or twice. If you're gone, you're gone. I'll leave you alone, right? So it's Crystal, and his name's Joseph, right? Was it? So how does Joseph feel towards Crystal? If you've got questions, guys, please try to write them on the coloured thing that you send in, because it's easier for me to find that than your... How does Joseph feel about Crystal? Stuck at home on your own, don't really know, things that are going on in your life that are quite confusing, maybe to do with another one, but again, there's no love energy here. What is the High Priestess? Undecided, don't know, man, 4. This is not a love. I mean, this is like a... If the person's in your life, they're a friend. It's like he sees you as a friend that may have a lot of conflict with, like, in and out, yes or no, backwards and forwards, in, out, at home, stuck on my own board, want you to come over, I want to see you, when are you going to come over? But nothing more than that, really. I'm just tired of him telling me he loves me and then leaves 3 days. You see, that's love bombing. Why people do that, I've got no idea. Sorry, I'm just going to have to adjust myself. Us blokes have... we have things that stick to places we don't really want it to stick to, but it does. Yeah, I mean, in order to engage on how someone feels about you, right, you have to look at their actions, not what they say. Just take mine, for instance, right? You guys see Christy that come on here, right? In front of everybody, she was calling me babe and love, and I love him, right? And then when I went, I watched it, and she was saying, oh, he's such a great person, and I can't believe you come into my life, and everything else, right? She was saying all of that to everybody, and me. But what do her actions prove? She's fucking gone for 4 days. So that tells me more than what you said. That was what you said. What have you done? You've gone 4 days, right? So actions speak louder than words. Words are just words. I love you. I want to be with you. I want to make love to you. I want you for sex or something. But the action is what counts. What you're doing, right? If you was to get married and you used to lay in bed all day and your husband would go, "Morning, dear, I love you. When are you going to get up for work? Because I want some free space in the bedroom on my own while you go to work." Right? That's an action that he's not taking. He's just telling you that he loves you all day. But he's not acting to show that he loves you by like, "Do you know what, love? You lay in bed, I'll get up and I'll make the coffee and I'll make you some breakfast while you stay in bed because you're exhausted. You've been working all day. Right? You lay in bed, I'll get up and I'll make you breakfast and some orange juice and a coffee." Right? I used to do it every time my ex was here. Right when my ex was stayed here, I used to get up in the morning because I was the first one up, and I used to go and make her a cup of coffee and bring it into bed and some toast. Right? Very small little thing, but it's a gesture. Right? Thank you. Give me such insight that made me want to make my last decision in my life, which is to let them go. Good. Because once you've let them go, your energy will be clear. Then all you've got to do is clear the energy and detach your mind from the expectation of anything coming true or working out. Right? That's the next step. Is forgetting that is going to come true. I need to get over it. I need to stop convincing myself that that's love. I need to realise that that is not love. I need to realise that no matter what they say, it isn't going anywhere. I've made up my mind that it's not, and I've made my mind up no. And then you have to learn to convince yourself that it's not going to come true. Because you've possibly been thinking to yourself that something's going to come of this for quite a while. You've formed a habit of thinking for quite a long period of time. That habit that you've been thinking that has to all be undone. Your brain is so used to going around that pattern of behaviour that it's just going to keep doing that and doing that till it drives you mad. So when you break up, you come to the realisation, you have to go, right, okay, I need to start rewiring my matrix in my head for it to go down a different avenue and to start thinking something else, that it's not going to come true. It's not going to happen. That is actually how I broke my first karmic twat flame situation on my own. After years of being so attached to this person, is to train my brain to realise, Steve, you've been doing this for too many fucking years now to be addicted to this twat flame shit, that you need now to wake the fuck up and realise we don't just have one twin flame that will come true that we're supposed to be with. You need to realise that, right? Because it ain't going to happen, right? So I had to tell myself that, right? After so many years, that was where I started to teach everybody, listen, you ain't got one twat flame. Right? You got more than one. Back then, years ago, people used to say, no, you've only got one. You've only got one twin. That's it. You will be with them. That's yours. They are. You just have to stick in there through the years, but they eventually will be yours. Right? It's bullshit. Bullshit. I have Aquarius in Venus and Mercury, if that helps. These are things that I had to deal with over the 5 years within myself alone. Now, I've never asked anyone for insight like this before, so thank you, Steve. No worries, you're welcome. Don't worry about it. There's nothing wrong with you. You're human, right? You're human, you're feminine, you want love and you deserve it. And at the end of the day, that's what we're all for. We're all here for that. We're here to co-create. There's male and females, male and male, female and female. Everybody wants love. Everybody wants the partner. Everybody. It's what we're here for. But it's finding the one, right? You know, you have to believe in the old saying, you have to kiss a few princes to get to a princess, or a few frogs to get to a princess, right? You have to go through a few to get to the person. I'm sorry, Steve, I tried to send a super chat, but my fucking card isn't working. But I'm going to keep trying. Okay, sorry. Always been... I'm full access. I'm full access. What does JA want from me, please? Okay, I need more details. Is that his name, Jay? Jay? And what is your name, Michelle? What is Jay's intentions towards Michelle? What is Jay's intentions towards Michelle? What is Jay's intentions towards Michelle? Confusing. Marriage commitment. I don't think that's a third party. I think that's more of heartbreak of no commitment. The Emperor. Don't forget I am limitless. I need names. A name. What is the Emperor? 9. There's a lot of masculine energy here. Ace of Cups. Taking a break. Missed opportunity because of can't be bothered. Stuck at home, can't be bothered to reach out. Could be you if you're not reaching out. But that's more like can't be bothered. This is stuck at home, like I'm at home, like I am now, just stuck in my room, right? So like I'm at home on my own, taking a break, having a breather, can't really be bothered. Haven't got the energy to make this offer. 3 of Swords. Because I'm concentrating more on money or a third energy. If there is a third energy or another marriage around, that's there, because that's online, distant, or distance between people. What's the Hierophant? Can't make up my mind about a commitment or relationship. I want sex and attention, but maybe not a commitment. Queen of Cups. The Lovers, 2 of Cups. Oh, fuck it. It's in and out, backwards and forwards. It's part of a soulmate dynamic where it's now and again, maybe sex, maybe flirting, sexting. I love you, I want you, now I don't, now I do. My emotions are all over the place. Start, stop, like, start, stop. Does that kind of make sense, Michelle? Or? I had a weirdo in the fucking comment section this morning that was like, you talk such dribble shit, right? So I replied, thank you so much, Kelly. I really appreciate the great feedback. And she said, oh, you're very much welcome, Steve, but you owe me a car and a something else and something else. And I was like, who the fuck are you? I don't even know who you are. It's like she was talking to me. Like, I couldn't work it out. It was so bizarre. Like, I was like, that is the weirdest fucking shit. I don't know this woman from Adam, like, saying that you are a bully and that bullies get what they are owed and that you owe me a car and that you are so full of shit the way you speak. And I'm like, the fuck are you talking about, bruv? The fuck are you talking about? Like, fucking absolutely gaga. Like, sometimes, man, I look at these comment section, I'm like, what on earth is going on in your fucking head, bruv? Seriously. Like, something fucking seriously wrong with some people. Like, I even fucking got curious and looked up her name on Facebook just to see if I did know this woman or not. And she's not on my Facebook. She's not on any of the business pages. She's never had a reading, I don't know, from Adam. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I mean, you can block people if they leave a stupid comment. You're fat, which is quite an easy one. You just go on and you just say block from YouTube and they can't leave any more comments. They probably don't even know that they're not leaving them. They probably just leave them. And they normally linger around just to press the like button for years, which is a waste of their own time. But they do that. But yeah, man, do I get the most bizarre fucking stuff? Like, that is so weird, man. Like, are you all right? Like, is there something fucking seriously mental going on there? I would never be able to answer that question, so don't waste your money. Will my son come home before he's 18, or will they move him far away from... I can't answer that question. And you need super chats, or you need to be a part of the full access to the... It must be, are you a Pisces, PD bad girl? So was I just doing a reading for Michelle? It seemed very strange, this connection that you've got with this person, because it seemed very like in and out. Love the English accent. Thank you. Sounds like a troll and wanting to cause disturbance to you, to affect your mind. Now it doesn't. I just find it, like, it used to wind me up for quite a while, but then I'm just like, oh my god, you are so sad. Like, very weird. Hey Steve, how many people together are we making dollars off me through shady business dealings? I don't know, 4. I've got to get through these super chats. Who left to super chat next? Who did we do? So we did KB Intentions of Joseph. We've done that one. Somebody left Gratitude 1061 left £2. Are you from the UK? Gratitude, you're next. So I need your name, the person's name, or your question. Definitely need your name. Veronica's a fan. Who's Veronica? So I found out the 2 questions that you left, KD, about Joseph. There's no love there for either. So the next one was, yeah, I know you did I Am Limitless. I think you were after Gratitude 1061. So I need your name and question. I asked a question and not sure if you see it. I'll have a look again. But I answered the first one, and then I answered the second one about Joseph, about the two people. I just sent one right now asking for what is new coming up for me this year. This year? I can't do that. That's a personal reading. God loves a trier for $1.99 for a yearly reading. I gotta give you your dues, but I can't do a yearly reading for 50 pence. Like, come on. I am a top member. I mean, I'll do you a little spread to see what we got coming up, but it won't show me a yearly reading. I'm not going to do yearly readings for $2. Sorry, guys, but I can't do that. Sorry, now I'm kind of getting lost. So, who did I say? That's it. My name is Theresa, and I wonder what I can expect this summer. What did you do last summer? Alexa, how do you pronounce Therese?
I pronounce that Therese, but I'm
Alexa,
always working on...
Stop. Therese. What is coming up for Therese this summer? What is coming up for Therese this summer? Travelling? Going away? What's coming up for Therese this summer? Quite a few arguments about being emotionally distant with someone, or the fact that it's you or someone wants to leave. ADHD is also there. Probably difficulty with a mum. Difference of an opinion. You're going to struggle this summer with people that have different opinions against yours. Spiritual opinions or any kind of opinion, really. I always say don't never be opinionated. Queen of Swords. Maybe a chance of meeting a person. Text messaging, could get together with someone, and it starts off slow, but it's a progression. But it just starts off slow, which is quite good because it's not really an obsession. Do you have children? Because these can be kids. So I could say to you, look out for meeting someone new, and you don't. That's because these are children or clients. What is this argument and this Five of Swords about, Spirit? It's an argument with a friend or a new person about communication. Could be an ADHD energy though, Five of Swords, where it's not really an argument, it's just paying attention. Queen of Swords. Well, you've got a lot of new energy around you here. You've either got a lot of kids or family members or sisters or whatnot, but it's a good possibility that you could meet someone new within the summer. A daughter. Hello from Canada. That's my lovely late mother's name, is it? What's this Page of Swords? Four of Wands. Wow. Oh shit. You're gonna have a difficult time of a twat flame journey with a Leo, unless it's in your chart, but it could also be in theirs. Because that's like twat flame dynamic with the Nine of Wands. It's like ghosting, PTSD ghosting, unless you're dealing with the same person again. If you're dealing with someone now, it's just continuing on for the summer. What's the Page of Cups? Abandonment issues and being abandoned, ghosted. Someone ghosts someone. Three of Cups, but you remain connected and hopeful that the Wheel of Fortune might change, but the moon is a 9, so it's still ghosting. Undisclosed feelings, emotions, things that are hidden, stuff that you don't know yet until you continue to go. Yeah, a bit of a difficult summer really. sort of a karmic energy around. Those Leo, oh God, yeah, my ex was a Leo. Yeah. I love Leos to bits, but they do have this way of like fucking possibly having a big temper that suddenly comes out where you're like, whoa, the fuck, man? What the fuck's going on there? So there's the summer question. In the summertime. Who else was there? Jenny Rose. And then it's KD. So if we start, we had Jenny Rose. And then we've got I Am Limitless. So Jenny Rose, do you want a question? I have a Cancer or Cancerian man and Scorpio man. Wow, in my space bubble. Do either one have any good intentions? So I need both their names. I need both their names so I can ask what their intentions are towards you. Sorry guys, soul empath and gratitude. I keep getting your icons mixed up because they're very similar in colour. Because one of you paid for a question and the other one hasn't. So thank you for the answer. You're welcome. Hi Jenny Rose. Thank you and gratitude, of course. So yeah, I need both their names to adopt. Are any of you had an advert yet? Has an advert popped up yet? Anybody? Andrew and Mike. So I take it. Do you just call it? You just go by Jen? Jen. How does Andrew? What is intentions towards Jen? What is Andrew's intentions towards Jen? Hopeful. Hoping that he won't be single too much longer. Passionate about the future. Thinking that he's very optimistic that this could work out. Oh fuck. Unless that's you, that could be two females. What is Andrew's intentions towards Jen? Yeah, Mike and Andrew, yeah. Yeah, I've got it. No ads have popped up, really. Fucking hell. Well, I mean, I suppose I've earned some money. I suppose I've earned some money through super chats. Why is Andrew's intentions the Queen of Wands? Relationship. Oh. It's like he's trying to get away from a relationship to go towards one. Do you know if this Andrew character has recently split up with someone? because it's quite weird sometimes when two females, two queens come up in a person's energy, especially with the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So he's trying to get away from this female here. Could be a mum though. Like he's trying to move out of his mum's house or get away from his mother to go towards, like, because men can go towards a female for, like, not that you're my mother, but mothering kind of thing, right? Look after each other, you know. What's the Queen of Pentacles? Yeah. There's a very weird energy around this Andrew and that I can't quite figure out, because it's kind of looking like a third party in a way. So just be slightly dubious of asking questions, because the Empress is a 3 and it's my Meg Ryan card. In the olden days, it's known as a mistress, right? I've got a piece on the side, a mistress, right? The Empress. A baby mama or something. And then you got another 3 with a 6 and a 7. It's like I'm trying to get away from this energy, but I'm still connected to it, which can mean that he had an ex with children, possible. Interesting. He's on and off, and I think he may be involved. Well, if you think that, I would kind of guide you down that road of that it is a possibility, yeah. Because there is 2 females there. And with the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords, looking back, whoa, over my shoulder, I can see that look in your eye. Okay. Would it believe that this could be over? Said I started drifting so far apart. Every day it's a losing battle. Funny how that I'm the last to know. Could it be? Could it be that we belong together? Funny how the reason why. Yeah, so it's like looking back over my shoulder. Isn't it funny that I was the last to know that you may have cheated on me and now I'm cheating on you? It's like a weird fucking... Unless he was already married and he's trying to get out of something, but I would be a little bit careful around the Andrew mush. Claims he emotionally inept, but when he comes around he's lonely but distant. Yeah, that means because he's got someone else on his mind. If men come to see you, guarantee that if sex isn't on their minds, which is normally what that's going to be, if a guy comes to your house, if he ain't thinking about sex and he's distant and emotionally strange, that's because he's thinking about someone else. He will more than likely be thinking with his pecker. Right? Come on, girls, it's true, right? If you have a guy over your house and he comes to your house and he ain't thinking about sex, right? What's fucking going on with you, Dave? Really? So let's have a look at Mike. How does Mike feel about Jen? What is Mike's intentions towards Jen? What is Mike's intentions towards Jen? Ace of Swords, to talk and be honest, is very guarded. Guarded around his work and his job and what he may be able to tell you. What, is he with a fucking CIA? He's also quite distant. The Sun. Fuck me, I mean, bruv. What's wrong with these men? Are they men or are they creatures? No, he's lovely-dovey. He's lovey-dovey. How about Mike? He's lovey-dovey. He doesn't look like lovey-dovey. Ace of Swords. I'm lonely. I want a commitment. I want a relationship. I'm on my own. I want to come over. And you might be like, don't know, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Fuck off, dickhead. Really, you know. Eight of Pentacles. I want a commitment. I want to be with you. I love you. I want to spend some time with you. I want to work on this. Why don't you? Why do you keep cutting me off? Because you're fucking lovey-dovey. You keep all... You're all over me like a rash. What's the Three of Wands? Okay, well, if you want me to go, I'll go. Okay, bitch. Nine of Wands, like... I mean, if his intentions towards you are confusing, it's either like he's confused because you knock him back and he's confused and you ghost him. If he ghosts you and he's confusing in and out, then it's the other way around, right? Mike, a very local Scorpio, right? I don't know. He's 25 years younger. Oh, that's all right. Me and my ex were, what were we, 19, 18 years? Yeah. So what? You still got it, girl. Go for it. I mean, I prefer younger women, to be fair. They're younger women. Not young, younger. If anyone starts fucking going off their head. So, I don't know. Do you normally, like, tell him to do one? Because somebody blocks someone out here or starts to cut someone off and it causes an argument, or he daren't approach you because he thinks you'll cut him off. It's one way or the other. But someone wants to work on the commitment but keeps getting ghosted and shunned, if you like. You know, when you do someone's intentions, it can also be their feelings as well that are involved in what's going on. Like, my intentions are to work on it, but someone keeps ghosting me or like shunning me off and not really committing, right? And I'm a Leo, of course. Okay, I've had a dealings with Leos, the Porsches. Oil and water. Really? Is he a Virgo, is he? Yeah. Thing is with Leos, they can be like a little pussycat. Want to give me some milk with all the doughy eyes, and then fuck like, ooh, the pussy's turned into a fucking lion. I used to be great in bed, but other than that, wow. Yeah, men over 40 are funny, yeah. I'm Leo Mars and Leo Venus. Yeah. I just couldn't work out the temper tantrums with my Leo when I was with her. Just because I talk about my ex, guys, it doesn't mean I'm still in love with her and all that, right? I'm just going to put that out there, but I do like to give my experiences because it was my last girlfriend. But yeah, fucking hell, like, we was going so well, man, but I just couldn't understand the temper. I was like, what the fuck is wrong now, bruv? What are you going on? What? What are you getting angry about? Like, I can just see it coming out. You're like, oh shit, she's gonna blow. I'm off. Like, you're emotionally distant. I'm emotionally distant. I fucking wonder with a mouth like that, bruv. You want to keep your mouth shut. What do you feel about me? What do I feel about you? I don't know. What do you feel about me? Hey, from Scotland, see you, Spat Rabbit. Come up here and get a carrot. You're right there. They're getting on. I just shake. I'm so intensely burning. Cancer, anger. Yeah, that's because it's very toxic. I had it with my first twat flame. No one's doing anything. There's no witchcraft and shit. Please relax. Witchcraft and stuff like that don't work, right? Being honest with you, God's honest truth. Witchcraft does not work, so it's not that. Okay, it's the intensity of the toxicity. Your mind is creating so much thought that it's your adrenaline and fucking everything else and your cortisol are all fucking out of whack. You try and stop thinking about it and calm down, right? Yeah, so whichever one you want to choose, Jen, right? Whichever one you want. But, I mean, they both seem a bit sappish to me, to be honest with you, but, you know these guys. And, good night, everyone. Great live, Steve. Thanks, gratitude. So who was from Scotland? What's the weather like up in Scotland? I really must come to Scotland, man. It's like on my bucket list. Oh, you're a guy. Are you a guy? I just looked at your channel. I don't know. Sorry. Hopefully you're not a girl, and I've just called you a guy. I don't know. Your accent is hella cool, though. Yeah, you want to hear the Scottish beat then? Holy shit! See you, Spat Rabbit. You can. You know. Jimmy. Probably not quite like that. See you in it that far in it. Yes, yeah, come on here. Yeah, I'm there with you guys. I've just been ghosted, so Steve's single again. Divorces, not voices. Anyway, we must crack on with the show. So, are you still there? Well, I've had quite a few again. Must get through these. Where are you? There you are. I am limitless. Whatever comes up, but I do need your name. I am limitless. You still there? What are the best cities to visit in the UK? Well, if you're extremely hot, then my city or town. Liverpool. Liverpool's nice. I mean, they're all kind of nice, but London is turning into a bit of a dive at the moment. Has iconic places. Liverpool's really nice, so Manchester, Sheffield, all day long, Sheffield. But go towards the Peak District, so like Scotland or Peak District, Lake District, Peak District. Peak District is sort of all hills, valleys, mountains, sort of castles, valleys, like big open fucking ruins and stuff. Walks that you can go on, like nature walks, loads of ducks and ponds and stone built buildings where you can have like Bakewell type. You want to go to Bakewell? That's my ultimate place in the UK, is Bakewell. Places like that up there. And then the further you go, you've got like Manchester, Leeds, Liverpool, South Shields. Then you kind of get into the Scotland type sort of area. I was born in Sheffield, really. I lived in Sheffield for 6 years. I plan to get back to visit next year. Sounds cool, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, look me up if you come over to the UK. I wish Vibratory came with hands. So, Limitless, there you go. My name is Annette. Annette, is Mike lying about being married in a relationship? Is he lying about wanting to be with me? Really? So what is Mike's intentions towards Annette? What is Mike's intentions towards sex, denial, sex, more sex, dick pics, cock, what is Mike's intentions towards him? Third party, King of Wands, not speaking, weird. Four of Cups, awakening, the Chariot, nothing. Tree of Swords. It's a karmic soulmate. Very confusing one. Can't work out the energy, which normally means someone can't really work out what the fuck they want. There's unstable and stable energy mixed. It's like sex, maybe, one night stand stuff, but not commitment, not relationship material. Just like a connection. More than likely could be connecting with another one, if you're kind of thinking that is possible. I mean, it's difficult to say whether he's lying, you know, because, well, I mean, you would find that very difficult to know whether he's lying because he's all over the place. He's not really making any kind of concrete decisions about anything, not really. Sex, maybe, but that's more of the Tower is like an impulse. Like, you know, I have a sexual impulse and a sexual need, and if you're there at my time of need, great, but after that, energy fades, the impulse wears off, the feeling wears off, and then it comes back when I'm ready to go again. Men can be very fickle creatures when it comes to their dick, because you may know, once like their rush of blood to the head goes real quick, poing, and we're there and I want it now. Can't sit around waiting for all this massaging shit and like, you know, all this rubbing and fucking massaging and preparing me, because I take 20 minutes to get stimulated, whereas like, bruv, I take a couple of seconds to get stimulated. Let's get on with it. Right? That feeling, men can start to perform that in their feelings towards people, because it's so quick and then over. It's like it's there, real intense, then it fades, and then they drift off. Right? Is he married? My intuition was correct. Is he married? Do you not know this? I mean, it's not really showing marriage. There's a possible energy of a third person there. I'm just going to straight up start answering your guys' questions the way you're asking it. Is Mike married? Is Mike married? No. No, none of these represent is he married. This is not, there's not the Hierophant, there's not Justice, there's not the Three of Pentacles. So no. Is he confusing? Yes. He says he's divorced. Well, I mean, that doesn't represent marriage, so possibly, yeah. Could have children, maybe. Emotionally distant from ex. Recovering from a divorce, more than likely. If that's what he says. Yeah, could be the other woman that was involved at one point, but is no longer. Could be emotionally distant. He could still be connected to her somehow. Depends on how he's acting with you, really. See, look, this is what I don't get. Look, things are going from bad to worse in my life. Can you just stop? What do you mean? Like, me? Just stop? You people never listen. You're not making sense. Like, what does that mean? What does that mean? I had this morning with someone called Kelly. Look, things are going from bad to worse in my life. Can you just stop? So, like, if that's this channel, don't watch it. Like, what are you on here for? I don't get what. That's weird. So it's very weird. What is Bruce's intentions? I've got. So we've done I am limitless. What else we got? What's good coming G for me this year? KD, I need your name again, and did you come up with a different question? Yeah, thanks, I'm limitless. Sorry, I just couldn't really answer that question as probably as what you wanted. Like I said, it can't tell me yes or no. Tarot, like, is my, are they, like, it can't answer those, right? It can say what are their intentions and what are their feelings towards me. You know, what are they thinking? Like, I can kind of give you those, but like, what people want to know is, like, you know, when will I be rich? That's fortune telling. That's a crystal ball and a fucking gypsy and a fucking. I'm seeing the fact that in the future you will be with someone great, and his name is Jeff. You know, hocus pocus. Don't know why I bother. Bitch, are you crazy? Who are you? Christy Are you okay? Have you taken your meds? Because I ain't got fucking no idea. Crystal Liasis. Do you speak English? I don't get it. Like, are you speaking in tongues? Are you weirdly speaking about someone else, but actually saying it as if you're speaking about someone else? Like, I don't get it. It's weird. Hey, purple people eater. Purple people eater. I used to call people that. Purple people eater. Sorry, Jacob. I will do you. I'm trying to get to it, but I'm trying to get through them, and I'm waiting for the person to leave the last one, which is. God, you see, I've got to go all the way back up again now to find out who it was. KD Girl. You've already had 2, but you left 199. And your question was, what's new coming up for me this year? And I said I can't do you a yearly reading for $2. So have you got a different question that you want to know for your $2? Because if not, I'm going to have to go on to the next one. Guys, if you're not leaving super chats and you're not on the full access tier, please stop leaving questions. It's not free, right? I'm not doing this because I've got fuck all to do with my life. Like, you know what? I'm going to give up 5 hours of my night and sit here to answer people's questions for nothing. Like, come on, think about it, right? Think. You can if you leave a super chat, yeah. Or you join the full access tier. We can pay for fuck's sake. What is... Sometimes I'm astonished by the internet, like fucking people. I can pay for fuck's sake. I mean, come on. Like, okay, lady, calm your tits and take a seat. Adios. Yeah. Goodbye. Like, you've spammed all night, forcing me to try and ask a question. So rude. I don't need your subscription, bruv, if you're going to be rude to me. Like, I've said it 1,000 times. If people want questions, you have to join the join button on the full access tier to get a free reading every time I'm live. If you don't, you have to pay a super chat like everybody's been doing in the chat all night. Have you not seen me like going up and down and saying, right, who left a super chat? Thank you for leaving the super chat. Like, surely you've been on other readings where people do this, right? Yeah, but there's like 8 people that are in front of you. 8 people that have paid. What do you want me to do? So who was it that was next? Now I forgot. So now I've got to go all the way back up. Right, sorry, Katie girl, but we're going to have to skip your 199. You got to be quick when I'm calling your name back out. Right, so brand new IK 1TK 699. What are my child's father's true intentions and feelings towards me? Right, so I need your name and his name. Brandy New IG 1TK. Can you please leave your name and his name so I know what to ask for? Okay, now I've got to scroll all the way down to the bottom. ain't worth it. See, lady, go off my channel and go away. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Hide user from channel. God. Liberty. That's what I have to deal with, man. Thank you for just signing up, Jamie. Right, thanks. God, fuck. Well, I was just about to join, but I don't think I'm going to anymore. You're rude. Fuck off then. Like, fucking, do I give a shit? No, I don't. Yeah, I'll pay then, for fuck's sake. like, God. Hold on a minute, sweetheart. Let me put you in front of everybody else that's waiting, because you're important, because you think I'm rude. Rude? I think she's sitting behind this screen now. Fucking God, this person. I can't control him. I need another fortune teller question answering. When will my period end? Hopefully when your bloke ain't around. Fucking hell. You must be single. So did that person get me shouting them out again? I just signed up, thank you. I'll pay, fuck's sake, blah blah blah. Should I travel? Am I missing? Oh, God. Can't answer that, fuck's sake. Right, you gotta leave super chats. Chris Miller, do your ancestors have any messages for me? Fuck no. I don't know, man. Y'all gotta leave super chats. Are we having fun yet, guys? Right, Boney 2. Right, did anybody listen? Because I'm about to flip the script. I've got to go all the way back up the chat again now. Right. Brand new IK 1TK Nanu, are you there? It is 10:30 at night. I've soon got to call it quits. I've got other people to get through. If you're not going to answer, I'm going on to the next one. So I need names. I can't just ask, what are my child's father's intentions? Because that would give me, what are my child's father's intentions, and I ain't got a child. And I haven't got a father either. Jacob. Right, Jacob. Are you there, Jacob? Have you guys ever had readings from readers before? Just by any fun? Have you guys ever had readings from anyone before? Yes, sir. Jacob, great. Thank you. Brilliant. Someone that listens. Must be a guy. What? This is. Have you ever seen a Pisces and a Scorpio at the same time get pissed off? I have 3 placements of Scorpio. My tail is coming up. Right, let's roll, Jacob. Jacob, what's coming up for Jacob? What's coming up for Jacob? Is Jacob going to get any pussy? It's Jacob. What's going on with Jacob? Go on, Jacob. We've got the sun, bruv. 10 of Wands, narcissism, gaslighting, ghosting. Ooh, fuck me. The Emperor. 5 of Wands, shit. Well, either PTSD trauma, narcissism in the family, maybe from the father. Sun is father, moon is mum. This could be the father. Gaslighting, control, arguments in the family. It's really what I keep picking up. Jacob. Should I stay with my partner? No. Divorce and leave him straight away. Jacob. Jacob. Shit, Jacob, bruv, what is going on? There's a lot of like miscommunication and differences of opinion. I can't really pick up love life, but I'm kind of picking up like difficulties around families, like beliefs, traditional beliefs. I'm hearing the name Tristan as well for some reason. Tristan or trust issues. Sexual urges, but things, it's like I don't know why, I'm just going to say this, but I don't. Something happened as a child here. It's probably private. But the King of Wands and the Page of Wands. Family's right on point. I don't know if something happened years and years and years ago, Jacob. I don't know. But because the King of Wands is a phallic energy, right? Can be a very phallic, sexual, interrelated energy. This is a child, and this is turning my back on this energy. And I'm worried about what may have happened to me as a child, and it's carried on through my life, through traumatized by this situation. It's caused so much conflict. It's kind of like a lot of Leo energy here. Sort of like aggression. Really not picking up on love life, but I just keep picking up on so much family dynamic of just narcissism. It's like, you know what they call like the black sheep of the family that just can never seem to do the right thing. No matter what I do, you don't see me as... It's like, it's not but right. You know when like Gen Z kids grow up these days and they want to be a gamer or something and they do really well on social media, but the parents don't agree with it because they say, that's not a great job, you shouldn't be doing things like that. You're supposed to be a lawyer or a doctor or get a proper job. And you're like, shit, bruv, do you not know how much this pays being a gamer? Right? Not saying that that's the situation, but it's like that. It's like I can never seem to do the right thing. Whatever I do, you put me down. You don't seem to notice me. You don't really care what I want. I always have to follow what you want. It's always one-sided. Hello from Norway. Sorry, Jacob. It's a bit... I have to kind of get on now because I've got loads of other questions, but you guys are always welcome to reach out for a personal reading that is now £30. If you want 35 minutes of my time to go through things properly, you can always reach out. Go to the shop. Look for half price reading, £30. So we got Jacob, Brandy or whatever it was. Lady Gillian, hi, how you doing? Brandy girl, okay. So you paid twice again, okay. I've been calling your name out for a while. Yeah, Jacob. Man, if y'all want to reach out, like my readings, actual personal readings, one-on-one, are now £30, which is like $34. So if you want like 35 minutes of my time to go over things and to ask more questions or get in-depth stuff over whatever I've given you now, feel free to reach out. Difficult one there, Jacob. I can kind of relate to you, bruv. I'm a Piscean. Had it my whole life. But, I am what I am. Self-made man, self-made business. Made it from the ground up. Look at me now, Mum. Look at me now. Look, Mum, no computer. I'm getting through them. One at a time. So we've got to go with Brandy, because you already did leave money, but you just didn't say. So my name is Marifa, and his name is Terrell. I think you've already asked me this question, right? Marifa? What's going on between Marifa and Terrell? What's going on between Marifa and Terrell? Soulmate connection, denied, struggles, emotionally distant, third party situation, emotionally distant, possibly third party situation, karmic twat flame. Very confusing, very weird, emotionally distant, possibly haven't spoken quite a while, separation, maybe a third party, because you've got 3, 3 and 3, you've got denial, 2 of cups, left with the energy but no person. Wondering if they're coming back or not. Chariot is a moving energy. Possible chance of movement here. Moving closer. If you are with someone and you're talking and you're getting on, and the difficulty isn't the fact that you're not together, it's the fact that someone wants to move. It's possible there. But this is explaining, like, what's going on is the fact that the person isn't there. There's a connection, possible third party at a distance. Okay. I am who I am. Well, sounds like me, Steve. I am who I am. I am who I am. And if people don't like it, then fuck off. Because I ain't got time for fools. Right, next one will be Jacob. Lexi Glesson 7668. Lexi Glesson? Lexi Gleason. Are you still in the chat? Lexi Gleason. Transformation Love 45. Are you on the full access tier or did you leave a super chat? Because this really is supposed to be for the people that are on the super chat, on the full access tier, is what it's supposed to be about. Yeah, are you on the full access tier? Transformation. You left a super. Alright, I'm Marvita, dealing with Bruce. What's going on between Marvita and Bruce? What's going on between Marvita and Bruce? You're cutting each other out. You're more than likely not together. So separated. Marvita and Bruce. Yeah, just karmic energy, distant, not together. Wanting, longing, needing, cutting off, no contact, distant, not in my life, dealing with the energy. Where's the person? Reach out. If they don't answer, move on. Yeah, you're going to have to, guys, you're going to have to realise, right? There is thousands of people that are asking questions and saying, hi, Steve, and question, and loads of super chats, right? So when I've finished one, I have to scroll all the way up to the top and find the next one, right? And then I call them out, and then I have to wait 5 minutes for them to leave me their name, right? And then I have to go on to the next one, right? So, whoever this was that I was doing this for Marvin, Bruce and Marvita, there's no communication, there's no connection. The guy's gone, is AWOL, disappeared, separated, not here. Either reach out and ask why, or you're going to have to move on. Okay? That's what I've got for you. Right, next question. Who was next? Jacob, we've done Jacob. Lexi, I think I called your name out, Lexi, but I don't think you've answered. Jamie Collard, welcome to the readings. Boom33. I'm not taking any more super chats, questions or anything, because it's getting really late now, and this really is supposed to be for the people that have paid for the full access tier for their questions, and I seem to have just been doing the super chats. How long before the house is... Man, please people, this is not free. I am not doing free questions. Think about it, right? Before you waste your time writing them out, think, is somebody on YouTube wasting all of their hours doing free readings? No. So we're just going to do I am who I am. So I am who I am. Sorry, joined up late, so didn't understand the terms. Sent a small gift anyway. Thank you, I am who I am. So the terms are, I'm going to start doing it as this soon, I think. But as it stands at the moment, if you are on the full access tier, on the join button where it says join, if you've joined and you've joined the full access, that means that you get a free question every time you catch me live. You can actually ask me a question, I will answer it. You don't have to pay any more, right? Plus you get a whole month's worth of readings. So it's the cheapest way. But if you're not and you do want a question, then you have to leave a super chat. And I've got to put this fan on me because I'm getting really hot. Thank you, Steve. Did you want a question? I am who I am. You seem like a very level-headed person. It must have been in Harry's. What's this at brand new? You skipped my reading. I was sent the name in chat. You're going to have to do it again. Lexi, there you go. There you Okay, now where you been, girl? What's going on? So what's your name? What's your question? What's going on? What do you want? So I will need your name. I am who I am for that to happen. You guys are going to have to think. I can't pick up your name. I'm not saying, well, sort of, but not that good. So Lexi, I need your proper name or your name, the guy's name or whatever your question is, but it has to be a question that I can answer. My name is Erica. Erica. What's coming up for Erica? I'm just glad it's free to watch this shit. Thank you. At least somebody appreciates it. It's full-time shit, man. Like, it's, you know, I'm doing personal readings, I'm trying to do YouTube, I've got 2 different tiers going. I have my own love life, which is fucked. Erica, what's coming up with Erica? Well, I don't have one. Erica, kind, loving, sweet person, emotionally distant, karmic energy, addicted to money and working, narcissism and gaslighting, probably spending more time earning money than actually a relationship. The Queen of Cups with the Devil is emotional blackmail-y type sort of toxicity. 9 of Wands, gaslighting, narcissistic energy, PTSD, trauma, karmic X, an addiction with money. Thank you, Letty. Oh, is that Leith? I have a smoke with you. Yeah, sorry. I've been known that a lot of people are like, fucking damn, Steve, I normally pull out a cigarette when you have one. I am who I am. There seems to be a lot of toxicity around your energy, gaslighting, addiction to work, something going on around work probably. Yeah, it's Leith. How you doing, Leith? Leith is lovely. We had a reading the other day, didn't we? So yeah, Leith, you may not know, but I've been ghosted by... Ghosted, you know, I said I was probably going to come to America. I think all that's off now. Haven't heard from her in 4 days. I've got no idea where she's gone. So, another moonlight flip, it looks like. But yeah, well, it's exactly the opposite of me. Oh, really? What's going on then? So what is this to do with? Why is the Queen of Cups here? Yeah, she ghosted me. Pretty much. It was weird because our last message was, I love you so much. I love you so much, I'll talk to you in the morning. And then I ain't heard anything in 3... I think this is probably the 4th day now I've heard nothing. Queen of Cups. Sex? Whoa, fuck me, what is that? 2 females and a male? 8 of Cups. Sex. The Devil. Was that but not me? Other than that, I've always been about my rescue dogs. Really? I've got no idea how to read this. Reading that I am who I am. Because this is explaining, like, there's 2 females and a guy. I mean, if it was to do with animals, I would have no idea, really. Well, I mean, looking after the abandoned. This is abandoned. So your work could to do with, like, dogs that are abandoned, which is the 9 of Wands, which isn't necessarily human, it's a dog. I've been abandoned and left. And this is an addiction to, like, saving people, helping dogs that are traumatized by human beings. Well done. Yeah. Yeah, it's alright, I'm kind of getting over it. It's one of those weird things where you don't know whether to move on or not. But the obvious thing would be to move on, right? Because you haven't heard anything in 4 days, so the obvious thing would be to move on. But I think my first thought was, are you alright? Why the fuck have you not reached out? Like, are you still alive? Like, did something happen? The fucking tornado or something? Or something weird happened? Don't know. Be nice to know. Like, if it was, I've decided not to go ahead on the relationship, sorry. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. But I ain't heard anything. So I ain't got no fucking idea. Anyway, I do it was him, not me. I found out in a really rough way. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's never an intention of me doing a reading for a client to say, look, it's you that's the narcissist. No, I'm saying, like, in your energy and in your life, there's possibly 2 women and 1 guy. One of them could be you. Could be a karmic ex. And there's, like, ghosting, maybe. Like, you know, I'm ghosting you because I'm probably with another woman, or you're in some sort of strange third-party situation. But that's kind of what I'm picking up here. Bring deodorant. You're going to need it. Why? Is it hot? I don't do very good. I don't do well in hot weather. Like, I'm quite hot now and it's fucking quite cool here. It's like 11 o'clock at night. Yeah. Yeah, so that seems like your situation. There's a very toxic situation of 2 females, one of them more than likely being you. A guy that, the King of Wands, could be Leo, but, like, looks for instant gratification is the King of Wands in a third-party situation. Like, sexual encounters, and then ghosting, and then possible other sexual encounters, communication, and then ghosting. Be careful about money and lending money, and then someone ghosting and maybe using you for money and stuff, because that can be like, you know, I'm using you. It's like a using energy, right? I'm using you as a person or a vessel of things that I want, and then when I've got it, I'm satisfied with what I've got, but then I don't want you. Well, I mean, I was all geared up for it. Like, I really liked her. You know, if she'd have come here and things had gone really well and I found her very trusting, I would have felt safe in coming to America. So I was planning on coming to America, but not now. She's gone. I was going to bring it on the road. I was going to take it on the road. Bring all my gear and do some readings and a meet and greet and all that sort of stuff. But never mind. So who was next? So we've done the Bruce and Ravita. And we've done the Terrell. I am who I am, we've done you as well. Transformation, we've done you as well. Bommy 3-3, I don't think you had one. Right, so let me ask, because I really want to kind of get this done. It's all right, don't worry about it, I'll get over it. She was a really nice girl and I did really like her, but, you know, if she's gone and that's her decision, then she's gone. It's weird because she's still on here, like she's still a member. So I don't know whether she's watching or not. Like, I don't know. Like, no idea. The thing is this kind of bothers me a little bit, is that she did have a reading by another reader. And I think she was influenced a lot by that reader than what she was by what was actually happening. Because she said that she had a phone call with this reader the next day. And I said, please don't let other readers misinterpret what the cards mean when they may not. Because the reading that I see had the devil in it and sexual energy, which was there between us. So it wasn't a toxic thing. It was, but the you're going to meet somebody that is in the public eye, and it could be quite big. And it did come true. She did. She met me, and I'm in the public eye, right? And said that it's a fucking really good connection. But yeah, I don't know. I think the internet thing probably freaked her out a bit. But I didn't force her to come on. She wanted to do it. But either way, I don't know. She may have seen it like us another way, but I don't know. You don't know these things unless you communicate, right? You can't work through them unless you talk. And there is another possibility as well, which I also forgot about, is that my vlogging channel, I totally forgot that my ex is still on the videos right at the beginning of the when I first made it, and I forgot to take them down. They were just still up there. I just forgot to take them down. There was no need to do it. It was when my ex was on there, I was single, so totally forgot she was on there. So I don't know, it could be things like that maybe. Yeah, but some people do. Some people get readings and they make their decisions off what a reader is telling them instead of actually just fucking doing things. So, is there anybody that is on the full access tier that hasn't had their free question yet? Anyone? I mean, I'll give this reader a do. You know, I don't normally merge and gel well with other readers. Like, I don't normally do that. I like to keep my channel and myself separate from other readers. I don't like normally getting involved with other readers, because you can always have a difference of an opinion of what you believe in and what they believe in, and how you read and how they read, and how you see it and how they don't. And a lot of people don't know about the numerology, how I read and what that can mean and what star sign it is. Is it really that or not? You know. But I mean, I'll give her a due. It did come up where, you know, you're going to meet someone that is influenced and online, and it's going to be a spiritual connection, and this person has like a public persona, and bang, we met, and there she was, right? Hello, Shadow Echoes. So, have I missed anybody? Have I missed anyone that has paid? And have I missed anybody that is on the full access tier that hasn't had a reading by me? I've got to kind of get through these guys because it's now 11 o'clock. My mother is asleep and she's next door, just there. So I have to kind of keep it down a little bit. but I do have to kind of get through them. There you go, Boomy 33, great. What is your question? Jamie Collard, are you on the full access tier? Another thing, guys, I don't know if you know, but below it says teaching vault. And you pay once and you're on there for a lifetime. Once you pay once, you're on there. There are videos after videos on there that explain about numerology, tarot cards, how I read it, showing you, going over it, numerology, personal year, all of that sort of stuff. And you can watch it until your heart's content. You just pay once, you're on there, and you can watch it and watch it and watch it, and go back anytime you want. Okay. But it does state that below. It says teaching vault. You are Jamie Collard, right? Okay. So how it works, pretty much, right? There isn't a limit exactly to how many questions you can have when you're on that tier. You just have to not really take the piss with like asking 3 or 4 per day. Like it's got to be within reason, right? But Bommy, what are Clayton's intentions towards who? It is, but I need both names, right? Because I need to ask what are Clayton's intentions towards, right? Lexi. Okay, we'll go next, Lexi, once I've done. So get prepared to leave your name and what it's about, Lexi. All right, Tanja. Right, so what is Clayton's intentions towards Tanja? What is Clayton's intentions towards Tanja? What is Clayton's intentions towards Tanja? Marriage, commitment, offer, trying to decide. Ooh. Where's the Hierophant here? Fuck. I don't know, narcissistic ghosting in relationships or commitments, possible ex-marriage energy, very confusing, Ace of Cups, Queen, a new beginning, a fresh start, and then ghosting. You got like a narcissism energy. Narcissists can build the energy up, build your hopes up, and then disappear. Build your energy up, love bomb you, disappear. Build you up, knock you down, build you up, knock you down, build you up, knock you down. It's kind of like that. 2 of Swords. Yeah. You got more gaslighting energy as well here. Because you got a major Arcana 9. Everybody looks at that card as the most important card because it's narcissism, gaslighting, triggered, mirrored, PTSD, blah, blah, blah. That's the major Arcana of that. That's 9. Right, 3 of Cups. Yeah, it's all over the place. It's a karmic situation that will never really become like an actual partnership because it's just like gaslighting, confusion, in and out, karmic energy. So when I say karmic energy, that's all of the above of things that are weird, strange, don't make sense, in and out, breaking up, getting back together, no communication, don't really know, control, gaslighting, ghosting, like all of the above really is sort of karmic energy, Samantha Boxton, thank you very much for joining. What's up with Greg Jones? Sorry, but you need to be a full access tier member in order to be able to ask a question. Right, I'm going to have to... Hold on a minute. I wonder if I can switch this to... moderation activity. I was seeing if I can try and just turn everybody else off and just have the people that are in the thing. Yeah, sorry, Bommy, but it's a bit of a weird one there. It does really suck, but Lexi, What are Jaren's intentions towards Lexi? What are Jaren's intentions towards Lexi? What is Jaren's intentions towards Lexi? Money, taking money from you, or what is Jaren's intentions toward Lexi? No questions for free. I don't ask free questions. Super chats only. Or you have to join the join button. Full access. Intentions. Well, there's a not speaking energy. What's the Page of Wands? Third party is ignoring you. So it's like ghosting, really, in a way. No communication, no speaking. Continue on with work, trying to ignore you, possibly. The Emperor. Yeah, because of an ending. It's kind of like you guys are not really together, Lexi. So his intentions are really just to end things, or if they are ended, keep them ended. Sort of like move on, really. Jamie Collard, you did say that you was a member, right? So Jamie, does Tyler want to be with me? Does what is Tyler's intentions towards Jamie? What is Tyler's intentions? Do you guys see it, right? Whenever you guys put something that is to do with do they want to, it requires a yes or a no, and I can't answer that. So I have to alter it. Does Tyler want to be with me? I have to think, okay, hold on a minute, I can't answer that. So what is intentions? Because intentions will kind of tell me, well, doesn't really look like it, no. Right. So what is Taylor, what is his intentions towards Jamie? No. Arguments, probably PTSD. Maybe in and out to do with sex, possible. Then distant energy again, so it's confusing. Possibly karmic. Maybe a one-night stand. Why the Five of Swords? Yeah, like a sexual impulse. It's like ADHD. It's like a wandering eye of like, I have a sexual impulse like we do when we have ADHD, sorry. Like, you know, I kind of feel turned on at this time. I'm thinking about you, what are you saying? The Star. Three of Cups, unite. It's like a love, lust, hate, talk, argue. The Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands is an energy of passion. Yeah, and attention, justice, communication, and happiness. It's kind of there. It could end up not really being a bad energy, really. It's like, are you actually with this person? Just remind me, Beth, I'll get to you in a sec. Sorry if it does resonate with when it's unpleasant, but I promise take a step back and really think about the message you're receiving, and if it truly is something you need to consider. Yeah, like you know, I'm sorry if I don't have time to like do a reading and say, look, you know, I'm really sorry this is happening to you and blah blah blah, and pay you more attention to your feelings. I just don't have time to do that. But you know, always know that you know you're watching me, and my intentions are always good. I don't want you to be in this circumstance, but I have to deliver the message that's there and then go on to the next person, right? So if what you need to hear is the fact that this isn't a good scenario for you to be in, I'm going to tell you. So you know, because I don't want you to be in it. But if you decide to, it's up to you. But I don't want you to be in there. This connection here is workable. This one here, for Jamie, was it Collard? Does Tyler want to be with me? Yeah. Now, if there is other people involved, or if there is a third party that's very distant, he may have ADHD. Us folk with ADHD, we can be quite distant at times, and for partners to like, I wouldn't say like if you're insecure, but if you are like, why is my partner being quite distant and he's not really paying attention? You have to realise it says it in the word, attention deficit. He's not paying attention to me because he's not really paying attention to anything. Right? It's just fucking lost attention. Right? It's ADD. But for the best of it, yeah, there's happiness, there's talking, there's commitment, there's communication, there's visiting, there's lustful connection, there's a connection in the future, something that could possibly work out. So yeah, quite good reading. I don't know whatever it is that's caused you to want to know. Thank you, Selak. I really appreciate it. So who did I say I'll do next? Beth Light, was it? Bethy Light. I wanted to subscribe. Anyways, you are always so accurate. Trying this again. What's up with Greg Jones? What's up with Craig? I mean, that's the whole point. What is up with Greg? My name is Valerie. Valerie, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Yeah, so good one there, Jamie. No worries. So, Beth, what's going on? What's happening? Are you a full access tier member? Please don't scam me, because I can't check it. Have to be a full access member if you get free questions. Come on, fucking monster, do your trick. Excuse me. I am just subscribed. Thank you very much, Beth. So, is that your actual name, Beth? And if so, what would be your question? Hopefully it's involving another. And if it is, I kind of need their name, your name, circumstance, question. My name is Valerie. I used to date Greg Jones. I would like to know what are his feelings and intentions toward me, please. Right. Couple of things I need to know first, Valerie. You said that you used to date Greg. Are you still in contact with Greg? And when was the last time you spoke? Because if it was months or years, there's no way of me being able to find out someone's feelings truly. Right? If you guys are still in contact, well, then I would say if you're in contact, he would tell you, but either way. And it may seem like a silly question, but believe me, the questions that I've had over the years I've done this, it's not. People have asked me, how does someone feel after 12 years of no contact? It's not possible. It's like someone that I used to know. And you are so extremely attractive. I'm just putting that one straight out there. So no contact, we spoke like 2 weeks ago, briefly. We talked maybe like 6 months ago. No. I mean, I'll do your reading, but believe me, if it was me, I'd be all over you like a rash that you wouldn't believe. I was like, fucking hell, this guy's quick. That's how love goes, right? Happens quick. If someone's not making moves, that's normally because they're really not. So Valerie, and what was his name? Greg. What is Greg's feelings towards Valerie? What is Greg's feelings towards Valerie? Oh, 7 of Wands. No, he's got a denied 2 of Cups. It's like you've got the connection with him, but he's got the masculine denied energy. That's what happens when you meet a karmic. You have the feminine that wants to know how they feel, and is it going to be anything, and is this my person, and how do they feel about me, blah blah blah. But this is just a connection that someone has with someone that doesn't want one, or with you, unfortunately. 7 of Wands and the 4 of Cups is just, I don't know. I mean, he could be waiting for you to make an offer to him. Valerie, what is Greg's feelings towards Valerie? Just waiting. I mean, there's 2 ways of looking at this. He could be waiting for you to tell him that you want to go back with him. Men sometimes can play dumb. Like, well, we're exes. What does she want? I'm sure if she wanted me, she'd let me know, right? So there's an element of like waiting to find out what's happening. I'm at home on my own, minding my own business. She may have a connection with me, but I don't know because she hasn't asked me. So there is a possibility of where he might be waiting for you to ask him or tell him that you've still got feelings for him. Right? There's a possibility of that. If it isn't, then it's kind of coming through as like you're waiting for him to ask you. It's like you're mirroring each other. It's like no one's really said anything. He hasn't and you haven't. And because neither of you have, it's just kind of like an up in the air waiting to find out what happens. And if nobody asks each other, then, nothing happens. Does that kind of make sense, Valerie? Why the 7 of Wands? Because if you split up, this would be I can remember that we broke up. You cut me off or you cut me out. 7 of Wands, Jill Clark, hello. Distant energy. King of Cups, him. Just putting up boundaries. 4 of Cups. 6 of Cups, waiting for a relationship. It kind of feels like, Valerie, that he might be waiting for you to ask him or to let him know that you still have feelings for him. Bite the bullet. I don't know why you guys don't ask people. Like, like I have no problem in asking people out at all. Like, it doesn't bother me. I don't care about knockbacks and all that sort of shit. Yeah, feels like he's kind of waiting for you to ask. I mean, I do that as a guy. I wait for women to find me online and ask me out. Like, it's I kind of do. It's like, okay, well, if someone sees me and they're single and they're like, fucking hell, I like Steve, he might like me. If I reach out, there might be a chance. That's what I do. I don't really ask anyone. I just like to sit back and wait. Men can do that. He totally ghosted me, so all good. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, he must be fucking crazy then. I mean, I can't exactly tell you what he'll say because it just kind of, it's like he's not making any moves. He's just kind of waiting. You know, if you was to ask him out, how it would go after that, well, you have to, it's quite easy to figure out how it would be with an ex because it would be exactly how it was before, right? When you've been with someone already, if you ever get back with them and you think that they're going to be any different, they're not. They're going to be the same, right? It's just that you might have forgot or, like, you know, you want someone. But you can always guarantee that when you go back into the same relationship with a person, no matter how long it's been, they will be the same person. That's why you split up. You split up because it didn't work out. Why do they do that? I just don't get ghosting. What do you mean? What happened to me or what happened to other people? Right, I think that's it, is it? I think we've kind of got through everybody finally. I don't know. I mean, I have to be honest with you because I'm always honest with people. I've had it done to me and I've probably also done it to others as well. I think sometimes when I've felt lonely as a guy and I've wanted some female attention, I think I have kind of now and again reached out to the odd female. If I'm honest, if I am fully honest, sometimes it's about sex. But that's normally to discuss things with the person on the understanding that that might be all it is. But yeah, I mean, some people do get confused. It's not like really ill intentions. It's not like, you know, my intentions are to fuck you over and to make you feel really bad about yourself. It's never my intention. But sometimes some people do get slightly lonely at times. And they do like to reach out to the opposite sex for some kind of, I don't know, instant gratification or, you know, to feel good at that time. But it really does depend. Like if I really like a female, I'll want to talk to her all the time. Like and I'll be loyal to that person because that's what I really want to be with. You know, I really want to be with you. You really want to be with me. It's clicking. It's vibing. We're talking all the time. And, you know, we're keeping up that rapport. There's no ghosting and fucking gone. Then you keep that up daily. But I've had a lot of weird connections with people though that are still dealing with exes and trying to get divorced, and like, you know, he's around and I can't talk when he's around. I can't do all of that shit. But, you know, I've always been very open person of like, shit, if someone's got feelings for me, I'm sure they would make it known. To be quite honest with you, I mean, I don't know how you guys see it, but as a guy, it's actually nice when a female goes to a guy where he knows that he doesn't have to do the fucking work, where she's confident. Like, to me as a guy, confidence in a female is really attractive. Right? Confidence. Oh, what, me? Who changed your tune? I think it really does depend on your circumstances. Like, when I've been in those circumstances, it's been people that have contacted me, but they've been with exes. You know, hi, it's me. I'm just letting you know that he's still around, and I'm trying to get out of this controlling marriage, and I'm hoping that you're still waiting for me. You know, we haven't spoken on a video call. It's just, you know, dropping you the odd text. You've never seen me before, but I've got a connection with you. It's like, I can't do that sort of thing anymore. Get fed up with it. But like, when I have done that, it's been with like an ex that has kind of been under the same kind of circumstance. Ex on their own, you on your own. You haven't talked in a while. You end up talking. You end up kind of going over. Things happen, and then it just doesn't work out. It doesn't with exes. Right, I think we've got through everybody's question. Hello, how you doing? Right, guys, if you've asked your questions and that's it, and there is no more, oh, bid you good night. Right, thanks very much. Really appreciate it. See you soon.